Take about half of you, just so we can go. We're going to turn you off for now. We've crafted enough element. Let's see what we got. How many elements do we have, kitty? 3,160 kitty-related elements. What is going on, Nerd Paraders? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang here with me today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved, continue our Genesis playthrough. In today's video, we take our Tek Stryder off-world to see how they do in farming in some other areas, but don't call any attention to the fact that I forgot to wear the proper shoes. You'll figure out what I mean soon. And we also jump here into outer space and start our Operation Space Base. Before we get into it though, introductions are in order. I am Nick, this is Nerd Parade, and once again, thank you for coming to hang with me. A good little perk about being here in this like lake where the water filtration plant thingy is while not super plentiful, there are beaver dams and pearls down here that makes it a pretty solid little starter zone, and was honestly kind of an happy accident for us to start here. And, oh, no pearls. For us to start here and be able to, like, kind of get to tech tier as quickly as we have. You know, granted, we did rush quite a bit, but there's a lot of needs. Oh, no pearls again. A lot of needs over here that are met thanks to the, only 12? You suck. I'm sorry, beaver. A lot of needs that are met over here in this general vicinity, which is really, really pretty nice for a starter base location. There's one. I was gonna say, I know there's pearls around here somewhere. Yoink. Because we are trying to craft the electronics that we need in order to make our chem bench. All right, let's go back. That's the other water filtration plant. Our platform is over here. We've done a decent amount of swimming, grabbing the pearls. And I need to get to that 250 mark of electronics for the chem bench. And then we'll take our mutagel and convert it into mutagen. And all the time we're waiting for another transition phase to happen to see if our beds go poof. So let's take a look at one of our beds here now and see what we can fast travel to. Okay, so we've got 2 beds out here. One is on the outside, one is in the interior. Then I put inside the actual tube, the connector tube, which I know these bases don't disappear. For a fact, because a really popular base location, it's kind of a dick move to block off the access to space, but you can technically do it because you can build in there. I wonder if it takes cave damage. That's something that I don't know, if it takes 6x, because it's enclosed. It could be arguably one of the better base locations on Gen 2, but we'll find an epic base location spot here soon. Electronics, let's craft them all. Sweet, that's 206. 35 is what I've crafted so far. What do I have in here? Let's do chem. And I'm missing... Oh, okay. Just shy of 150 electronics. And then we'll be able to convert mutagel into mutagen. Which we have 39. I thought we had more than that. I could have sworn I had more than that. Because we've got like 300 or something. We're going to have to go... Oh, I'm starving. We're going to have to go a mutagel collecting once more. Get back in the inventory there, chainsaw. Unless I put it in here. No, definitely didn't put it in here. Did I put it in here? Did I get robbed? Oh, maybe in here? Oh, there. Okay, there we go. My stuff is stored in places that I don't know where it's stored. I'm a gamer. All right, electronics crafted. Let's do this. Let's get our chem bench, and we'll do a generator as well, because we're going to need some power. I've got gasoline coming from this guy here. Inventory. Take about half of you, just so we can go. We're going to turn you off for now. We've crafted enough element. Let's see what we got. How many elements do we have, kitty? 3,160 kitty-related elements. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I got my cable. We should be good to go. We're not really feng shuiing this very well. I'm not too concerned about it. Place you here. Put gasoline in you. We'll place you here. You're gonna snap. That's okay. We'll just snap you back here. I don't want that. Oh, we had no snap. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. Place. Click. Place. Click. Okay. And turn on. Powered. Turn on. Crafting. And you go. I had forgotten that it was so much mutagel per mutagen. Okay, that's our next phase. We're going out to the space, to farm ambergris and look for more mutagen. If it's not space ambergris phase, we're gonna go back to the heart chamber, and we only get about 300 if we do that. You know what? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. We're gonna have to wait for the transition over to ambergris phase, and that's when we're gonna hit a bajillion mutagens. This honestly looks like the turds. This honestly looks like ambergris turd. We gotta wait for the charge. Please don't transition in the middle of my charging. That would really break my heart. Yeah, finally! It may have been this when I went out to place beds. I just don't remember. I wasn't honestly like looking, but we've got the ability to farm all of the mutagel now. We are just scoring lately. Absolutely scoring. This totally reaffirms do everything in outer space because it's the most lucrative in history. This stuff is just insanely heavy. Absolutely insanely heavy. I keep having to stop and pop stuff out of my inventory, which is not that big of a deal, but we're at 2,800 so far, and continuing to farm the phases of space, as I've preached so many times. We're just spacemen. That is our goal in this life in Genesis 2, to be spacemen. I don't think 2,800 is going to be necessarily enough mutagen to tame a decently leveled wyvern, so I'm just continuing to be out here, slowly harvesting as I kind of try to spacewalk on my Tek Stryder, doing my best to not land, because land walking on an asteroid is way slower for whatever reason. But we're doing our best not to land, and also staying pretty close to asteroids so I don't encounter a void worm that just ruins my face. Don't want any of that business. I think I actually touched asteroid here. Oh, no I didn't. Good. Good. And farming as much mutagel as I possibly can. Once the phase goes, I'm going to call it. I'm just going to try to stay out here again until the phase blasts its way through. The phase goes, and we've got not enough to make a wyvern tame, then it is what it is. If we've got enough to attempt one, then we'll go for it. But the big thing is when this phase finally changes, if it hasn't changed already, I'm going to have to double check, we're going to look at our beds to see if the base disappears. If that little one foundation and the bed disappears, then we can't build out here in space. That's the answer to our big burning question. If it's still there, however, we've got ourselves a base location. Our changeover is happening. I'm going to try to go over here to the little force field zone. I think this is where we put our bed. Oh, you know what? I bet it's the one. I think it's the one furthest down. Maybe. I'm actually not remembering. So we're going to check here. If it's not here, then we're going to blast back to our little platform and try to fast travel to the bed. Hopefully it didn't get disappeared. Hopefully it didn't get poofed. And we've got just above 5,000 mutagen. Mutagel. Hopefully we can convert that into enough to maybe get a low-level void worm. And then fly around outer space on that guy. That would be pretty epic. But yeah, I don't think it was this one. There's nothing here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the one all the way at the end, if I remember correctly. The beams have stopped. Let's go to our bed here. For science. Ooh, they're both still there. Okay, cool. Let's drop off everything. Not the spin. Here, we'll put it in the replicator. It's fine. Everything. Everything get in there. Okay, we are super naked. Confirming super naked. Nothing on hotbar. Okay, great. Fast travel. Let's try this one. Be outside. Come on, be outside. Okay, we are... Okay, this is the inside one. Well, that one didn't go poof. Suspense is building. I see it. I see it. I see it. It didn't go poof. We can have space. We can live outside. This is a big platform to work with. A big platform to work with. I'm happy about this. We can make a really decent sized base here. And just continue to farm our phases. I can even set up some turrets in case I get in danger of void worms. I could kite them back to the base. Oh, I think we've got a decent base location. At least one of our base locations for our Gen 2 playthrough. So I brought the Tek Stryder over here to Aberration, and we're down here like right at the edge of the radiation. I haven't gone in yet. I tried to prepare as best I could. I made myself a little hazmat suit, brought it over with me. We've got our Tek Stryder out. We're riding him. Had no trouble bringing the Tek Stryder in or out. Oh, I don't want to actually put it in the ball because I'll lose the charge. I brought it out, but had no problems bringing the Tek Stryder out here in Aberration. I'll put him back once I've collected stuff. I want to see how well he does with the Organic Polymer. If we can collect Organic Polymer easily, ooh, this is a test. If we can collect it easily with the Tek Stryder, we're absolutely golden, and I could advance in Techtopia Age. We can start making some of the structures that we need. Oh, that's just from a couple. Oh my god. Okay. I haven't even made it to the, like, actual radiation. Let's keep going a little bit. Let's sprint along. This is legendary. This is kind of what I was hoping for. He's targeting it really easily, too. That's great. It's not like the black pearls out in space, where they're, like, wonky and tough to target. Dude, this is legendary. Okay. Oh, man. I was hoping kind of that my suit would protect me. My tech suit would protect me from the Haz, but I guess not. I guess it's not going to do it. Let's pop that on. Oh, I'm still not protected from the hat. What's going on? Am I missing something? No, I got the full Haz on. Why am I still getting nasties? Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, there it goes. I'm not getting, like, straight up rads anymore. But the Tek Stryder is, for whatever reason. That seems a little wonky. The Tek Stryder would actually get rads. I guess I got to make him the anti-radiation soup. But that's fine. We're going to continue grabbing Organic Polymer as much as we can. Oh no, I'm getting more rads. If I die out here, this is gonna be bad. How much did we get so far? As I kind of like sing-songy my way through this adventure. Let's move this guy back up to the safety of the zone here. There's a little... I didn't even grab like the big stuff. This is so awesome. All right, Polymer, you're no longer my weak link. Tek Stryder, you're still the pro. Grabbing everything that we possibly can, just chilling over here right at the edge. This is where I'm gonna pop in and out in Aberration to farm for days, hours, months, weeks, years, millennia, and get everything that I freaking need. This is absolutely legendary. Let's see if we can get over here. Our Tek Stryder is not taking... How's he doing? Oh, the radiation is barely hurting him. Okay, I'm more worried about me. I should have came over for some health brews. I could have gone deeper in. But it's not that big of a deal. We should be safe. I could swap back to suit? Question mark? Should be safe at this area? Yeah, we're safe here. Okay, back to soup. Soup. We got 5, 10. All right, that's not a bad little dent. That should be enough to put a couple of structures on our map. Now let's get ourselves back to... Fall damage. Didn't plan that through. Let's get ourselves back to the little ab base and transfer over. It is time for those good old-fashioned nerd parade buildy times. I am really excited to finally be able to build some tech stuff. We have made the advancement. So we're back in outer space. We're back on Genesis 2. I've made some structures here that we can kind of play with. Made sure that I had a generator ready to go. And I'm going to start my little base out here in space. Because we know it's not going to disappear. We're ready to go. And I'm thinking what I'm going to try to create is something kind of like StarCraft-esque. I want to make like a little Terran bunker style base. I don't know necessarily how I'm going to map it out, but we're going to try. I've placed down a couple of these foundations already to map something out. I tried to get even with this line, but it looks like I was slightly off. Let's go into K mode here. Well, actually, let's just go into third person and try to place it. That looks like it's pretty spot on the line, but I think it's going to, yeah, like this, it's going to start to, that one place was better. It's going to start to clip over, so I need to do something like this. I wanted to make it super even because, you know, OCD reasons. That one's, the first one's actually kind of better. All right, well, we're going to pick this up. I might not necessarily try to use the ground as a guide point. I might try to just wing it from the center if I can. Or we could try to use this as a... Oh, let's try this. Before we start breaking the mold here everywhere. Oh, let's not fly up that high. Let's see. Okay. Now, one thing that I actually find really, really weird, too, is I can remove my helmet in space and my jetpack, and I'm totally fine. So proven your survivors can breathe in space. This will make building just a touch more easier, he said optimistically, at least I hope. I'm blinded by the light, like my homie The Weeknd. Okay, okay, chill, 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 chill. Slow down. Stop floating away from... I'm going to have to tap ever so slightly. Most satisfying building placement ever. Did I hit it? Is it like right on the lip? Is it staying on the lip? Is it slowly moving over? Is it staying on the lip? I think it's just barely inching over. Ah, that's devastating to me. Okay. That is the play. After much longer than I care to admit, that is what I've decided to go with, and this is how I ended up building my first platform, lined up exactly with the line. I think if this isn't lined up, it's going to be really embarrassing. I think that's pretty perfect. Now I just got to go back and pick up all my scaffolding because I'm going to run out of foundations here real quick. But if I can make one solid line going over, this is a good enough location for me to start my base. I'm going to put my stuff back on just in case I get attacked and or for lore reasons because it seems weird that I'm able to breathe in space without my mask. Let's pick all this stuff back up. Oh, not that one. I want this one here on the back, otherwise everything's going to come crashing down on me. There we go. We're trying not to destroy these foundations, we're trying to repurpose them. And we are going to build my starter StarCraft bunker. I have created a line. I sort of ran out of foundations. Instead of going back there and picking up the rest that I had, I made sure that everything was snapped here, and this kind of accidentally looked and worked out to be totally perfect. I seem to have the same amount of space on both sides. I wanted to make a StarCraft-esque bunker, and I still may with stacking some of these foundations, but now, since this lined up so perfectly well, I'm kind of thinking I want to cover that whole top part with foundations. I'm just going to have to make a whole heck of a lot more. It gives me enough room out here for a courtyard of sorts, and enough room back here for a base, and some of you may be thinking, and this is something that has also kind of like got me thinking as well, here I am floating out in space. When I make a base, I doubt it's going to stop me from floating unless I can maybe build a vacuum chamber out in space. I haven't tried that yet. We'll have to do it. But it hasn't necessarily stopped me from floating. This could be kind of an interesting perk to have inside of a base, just to be able to like casually float up to whatever you need, storage or something, I'm thinking. Or it might drive me absolutely batshit bonkers, and I'm going to end up hating it. Either way, we're still going to have our little outpost out here in space. It'll be a great place to use as a outpost, I guess, for farming the phases, like I keep talking about in previous episodes, and a place where I can just kind of like keep my Tek Stryder and protect it inside and let him go, let him just like get charged, so I can take him out to space. And if a wyvern comes, I can like quickly get back into like a barn door type of situation and let the turrets handle the void worm. Or I may just forego completely the idea of building a StarCraft bunker unless I make it really, really tall. I don't know yet. These are still my options. But what I need to do now is to make sure that I have, let's build it off of this. I have power, which I brought with me. We're going to make some more of these foundations and work our way back from this point. So this is going to be our starter point. Power, just put you anywhere because we're likely going to get replace you. Some of the bajillion element that I've crafted up. Element is no longer a problem. And this beautiful, beautiful thing. The teleporter. We're going to make sure you are powered. You are powered. We're going to teleport back over here. Still have that weird mission terminal thing over there. I'm going to have to check that out one of these days. Teleporter, click. And this should send me back to the platform. Hopefully I don't turn into some kind of ridiculous creature. We're here, we're back at the platform, and I can quickly make all the things that I need and get them back to space. Ah. Forward movement. This is what success feels like.